how little the religion of the traditional religion of the Ojibwe was respected in northern Minnesota. And this thing is still going on right now. But we ended up changing the law. This guy is a spiritual leader of the Mille Lacs Band. And I've known him for years, and I think he's called me one other time, but he calls me, I'm like, oh my God, something big's going on. So it was 9 o'clock on a Sunday morning, almost exactly a year ago. He calls me up and he goes, Mashkoob Abed died. They're going to do an autopsy. Under the Medewin, we don't believe in that. So you have to stop it. We're not going to get any help from federal law. The American Indian Religious Freedom Act didn't do much for us. What did help us was the Minnesota State Constitution, which has a very strong statement about religious freedom. And there was also a case called Hirschberger, which had to do with Amish law, which created this balancing test between if there's a compelling state interest to do something, the state should be able to do it. But the religious freedom rights of people needs to be balanced against that. And so I didn't know the name of the case on Sunday. I found out by the rest of the week. But that day I said there has to be a balancing test, because I remembered that from law school 30 years ago. And so I knew there was a First Amendment to the Constitution. I knew there was, so we looked at the state Supreme Court, and then we wrote up this court order with a memorandum of law, and later got to cite to Hirschberger. But now it's Sunday, and they're going to autopsy Mashkoob at 3. And so Rebecca, who worked with me, lawyer from Fond du Lac, ends up calling another judge who gets the medical examiner to delay it.